Hi everybody, I'm sitting here today with Natalie MacGregor, who is a graduate of QMS from the class of 2002 and a current parent. And you're going to hear from Natalie in just a minute, but today's video is again about giving. It's about why we give and what we support. And one of the key areas of the annual fund, you've heard me say before, is financial aid, scholarships and bursaries, because having kids have a QMS experience who might not otherwise be able to do so, or might not be able to continue, is just an absolutely key feature of a school like this. It should be any school, but a school like this for sure. And you know, if you're talking about a real purpose or kind of infinite purpose, if you want to use that expression, is to change a life. And if that's the case, then we have to take any opportunity we can to make sure that happens. So I think you're going to enjoy hearing Natalie's story and what's brought her the full circle from student herself to parent of a QMS student. Natalie.
Hi. So where my story starts is actually in grade 9. I got the opportunity to attend QMS via scholarships. And at the end of the first year, I was unable to financially afford to keep going. So the headmaster at the time reassured me that I would be able to graduate. So I got all 4 of my school years paid for by QMS. Not only that, I didn't always have money to even have food in the fridge at the end of the day. So QMS was able to let me stay and have dinner. I didn't own a computer, so I stayed often at the computer lab and I would do my homework, and the teachers here were just phenomenal and helped me through a lot of hard times through my high school years. I spent a lot of time volunteering here at the school in thanking the school for the opportunity that they gave me, and I'm really excited to give my daughter the opportunity to come to QMS.
Fabulous. I think it's just such an affirmation of what these schools should be about. Mm-hmm. And I know that the founders would have done the same. I just know enough about the founders that I've read and heard, to know that they would approach things exactly in the same way, and that's what they would want for the school that they founded. And it's so often in my experience, having seen similar situations and been through similar situations, when you give a student, a young person, that sort of affirmation, like we believe in you, and so we're going to make sure that you continue and this happens, then they throw themselves into everything, mm-hmm. right? Because that's their way. That's
Definitely.
They can't monetarily pay you back, and you don't want them to.
Yeah.
But so their way of paying you back is to throw themselves in, to embrace the school ethos, to embrace all the opportunities that mm-hmm. the school's giving. That's exactly
how I felt.
Yeah. That's absolutely fantastic. And I think the fact that your children are now going to be able to carry on that legacy, right? Mm-hmm. So they will come and they will, just as I gather Kaylee's doing right now. She's mm-hmm. embracing everything.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. She's doing the same thing and volunteering as much as she can. And I think it feels great that I was able to afford to send my daughter here, and that she will return some of the favors that I feel like for me.
Cool. And so the reason Dr. Johnson, Stephen Johnson, a good friend of mine, was able to do what he did was because people were supporting the annual fund back then. Because that's what I say to people, like this is the fund that gives the head the opportunity to do good things and to say yes to people, right? So that's why we're showing you this example of the annual fund in action, and just the power of support for the school, and how it can change a life, and then it can last a lifetime. Natalie, I've loved talking to you, and we're going to continue after this though. Thanks everybody.
Thank you.